Hi, thanks for joining me to learn how to use essential oils in your own home. My name's Nicky Kay, and over the next 20 to 25 minutes, I'm going to share more with you about the doTERRA essential oils, how to reduce the toxins in your body, and look for a natural solution. So what can you expect from today? I'm going to tell you three main things. Firstly, a brief introduction to me and why I went on a natural journey. Secondly, how do essential oils work? And thirdly, how to get the oils into your own home. So my name's Nicky. I'm based on the south coast of the UK, where I live with my husband and my three children. Say three children, the two oldest are definitely not little children now. We live on a lovely part of the country and we enjoy getting out and about as a family. So what shocked me into turning to a natural journey for our health and wellness was actually back in 2013. I was 17 weeks pregnant at the time and I was really unwell in hospital. I had been diagnosed at the time what was known as viral meningitis. I do have my own thoughts on that now, but I was really poorly. My head felt like it was going to explode. I couldn't walk for over a week. I was really, really unwell. There were times when I didn't even know if I was going to get through the night. This totally woke me up to my health. I had been focused on my health, nothing like I am now. And I knew at that point that I needed to take control. I needed to empower myself to learn how me and my family and also my friends could start looking at natural lifestyle and reducing our toxins within our body. So I now get out there to empower people. This is really important to me. And that's what I want to share with you during this presentation, how you can empower yourself to look at a natural journey and how you can do it for others. So this is my little boy. I was 17 weeks pregnant with him at the time when I was really unwell. It's absolutely amazing how he loves to help me share the oils. Here he's doing a little rollerball class. And this week we were at home education. We were making lava bead bracelets with the children and you could put the oil onto the lava beads. And he was there teaching away, telling people why you needed to put them on certain beads and not other beads. And he absolutely loves it. And my other two girls do as well. And what we want to do is we want to empower others and share with you how wonderful these oils can be for you. So what I'd like you to do to start with is to note down three of your top health concerns. Ideally, please make one about you. We're very able to look at other people. I definitely know as a mum, it's like, oh, I need to think about so and so and so and so, but think about yourself. It could be anything. So it could be you need to do some more relaxation, or it could be you want to look at helping your children or other relatives. It could be that you have an issue yourself. Maybe it's a digestion issue, a respiratory issue. Maybe you've got some ache. Maybe you're struggling to sleep, a hormone problem. Just write them down and please share them with the wellness advocate who sent you this video link and they'll be able to help you further. So first of all, we're going to look at the doTERRA wellness pyramid. This is for you to look at it and, like I say, empower yourself. If we start at the bottom, we're looking at the lifestyle section here. You've got to eat right. It's so easy to not eat right and just pick up, that junk food, that quick food. Make sure you're spending time on looking what you are actually eating because you're putting that into your body. Try to do regular exercise as well. It doesn't have to be really regular, strenuous exercise. If you think I've got to go to the gym, if it means you can just get out for a vigorous walk, do that. Get out in that fresh air. Make sure you get some good rest and manage your stress as well. Easier said than done, I know. Especially if you're a busy mum like myself, you've got other things, lots of things going on as well as running your business, but try and get some rest and manage your stress. For me, it's getting out there and doing a swim. I absolutely love that. It means for me, I can relax my brain at the same time. Reduce your toxic load within your body. What have you got in your home that's actually causing lots of toxins? Say on average, the average home is 5 times more toxic than the streets of London. Have you got air fresheners? Those horrible plug-in air fresheners are putting horrible fragrances into your house. What about your hand soap, your shower gel, shampoo, cleaning materials? So many things are in your home that are actually toxic that you're adding to your body. So think about all those things within the body. You've got your healthcare. You've got your informed self-care. So it's really important to empower yourself to look at your health and wellness. And this is why I love doTERRA. We have the oils in the home 24/7 to use them as and when needed. So you need to be proactive with your medical care. Try to action things before they get too bad. For example, my son fell over at home ed this week, took the skin off the front of his knee. We had the oils available. I take a little emergency kit out and about with me. I could apply the oils to his knee and help that get better. What I don't want is I don't want his knee to get infected and then we have to go over to see the doctor. I want to be able to take control ourselves and deal with it from an early stage. So we all have choices in life. What are those choices and what will you choose? You've got the modern approach. This is designed to manage the symptoms. It's made from isolated synthetic agents. And there's tons and tons of side effects. If you've ever looked in the box, pulled out the leaflet and looked at those side effects, it really is scary. And also some of those are unknown as well. We don't actually know the damage that it's doing to our body. $6.5 trillion are spent every year on global healthcare, and I'm sure that's rising. But are we any healthier for it? So with the modern approach, because they're synthetic agents, they're man-produced, they address the symptoms, but the needs remain. We're not looking at the root cause. So then we look at the natural approach, and this is where I got to with my digestion issues. The modern approach wasn't working for me. I'd been told I couldn't take any more of it. And straight away that set off a trigger in my brain. And I said, well, why can't I take more? You know, if that's meant to help me. And that's when I looked at the natural approach. So it addresses the body's needs and the root cause. So we're not just looking for a solution here. We're actually looking for a natural solution that's going to be good for our bodies too. It's extracted from plants. It enhances our physical and emotional health. And it's safe without side effects. We don't want those horrible side effects. And these essential oils will be amazing for your body and help you also reduce your toxic load, which I'm going to share more on. So nature produced, work at the root cause, and they meet the body's needs. And that definitely for me, I was dealing with symptoms on the modern approach, but I wasn't looking at the root cause. Now, remember, I am talking about the doTERRA essential oils. I'm not talking about any other essential oils here in this presentation. So what creates a toxic load in your body? Lots of things are out there and they're harmful for the body. Let's look at a few sources: air, drinking water, food, toiletries, household cleaners, plastic, clothing. There's so many out there and you need to be very, very careful. What we've done in our family is gradually, one by one, we swap the different things over, even to the point where recently I've made my own dishwasher tablets because I want to get as many toxins out of our lifestyle as we possibly can. Let's talk detox. Why do we need to lower the toxic load in our body? Well, the higher the toxic load, more times the body needs to detox. We are told colds are bad for us, but they are actually the body detoxing. I'm going to be really honest with you. When I started to use the oils, we didn't feel better straight away as our bodies went through a detox. I did question in my brain. I was like, we're meant to be feeling better, but we're not. We're feeling worse. And that was because over time we were detoxing and detoxing and detoxing. And now, so quick, if we don't feel well, we use, for example, oregano and tea tree, and we bounce back so quickly. It really is quick. It's not 3-4 weeks where we're feeling rotten, 1 or 2 days. So the more natural we went, the better we felt. Swap to a bad diet, the worse we feel. So if we do eat junk food, we do feel worse. I've certainly learned now that I'd much prefer to buy nice food, cook at home and have good quality food. The more chemicals, the worse we feel. So watch the patterns. So if you go back to a toxic hand soap, you know, with fragrance in, you won't feel as good. I absolutely love using the On Guard hand soap from doTERRA. It foams, the kids love it, and I know it's natural on our skin as well. Essential oils and why doTERRA? Why are they so effective, and what about purity? So this is just a very basic science diagram here. Got the cell of the body. Outside the cell sits the bacteria. See the outer membrane there. And inside sits the virus or the toxin, whatever you want to call it now. I know a lot of people have got their own different views on this. So that sits inside the cell. Now, if you go to a doctor and get antibiotics, that can treat the bacteria, but it can't enter the cell. And remember, with antibiotics, a lot of us, you know, people are getting resistant to them. It's not good to take antibiotics all the time. So the essential oils can cross the fatty membrane into the cell, and then they can isolate what's going on and enable your own immune system to get yourself better. So they're 100% natural and safe. They've got no side effects or addictions, just many side benefits. They're extremely effective. And like I said, they can cross into the cell membrane. They're also affordable as well. And I'll share with you more about how much each drop costs on the oils. So let's look at different types of essential oils. So they only have to have 5% of the plant in them, and then they can write pure on the bottle. I actually went to see one of my new customers the other day, and she put out her essential oils on the bottle, on the table in front of me, and said to me, Nikki, which one shall I get rid of? Now, I didn't want to tell her that she actually needed to clear the whole table. What I did, though, is I got her to put a drop of her lavender onto the back of one of her hands. And then I used my little emergency kit bag that I had with me, and I put a drop of my lavender on the other hand. And she could not believe the difference. And I said to her, when your oils arrive, because they hadn't at that time, so when your oils arrive, I want you to empower yourself and decide what you want to do with these bottles on the table. I will see her next week, so I'll find out what she's done. So you get different types of essential oils. You can see on the pie graph there, the biggest amount is synthetic. These are man-made, not good for the body. If you take in a synthetic product, as it enters by your cell, you go, no, thank you, I don't want it. You can tell I work with children, very basic here. Don't want it, let's get that out of the body. Then you've got the food grade essential oils. These are ones you'll find on the supermarket shelf. Maybe you want to make something with peppermint flavor. You'll find a peppermint essential oil. Actually, do we really know what's in them? Third type is a therapeutic type. This is the type you'll find hopefully when you go for a massage in a spa. But again, there's no quality standards, so we really don't know what we're getting. Then the fourth type is the CPTG, which is certified pure tested grade essential oil, which is doTERRA's own testing. Over 60 tests are done on the oil before it goes into the bottle. Let me tell you about an independent test that's done as well. So the independent test is done at APRC, Aromatic Plant Research Center. They tested oils from over 50 companies, including from direct sellers, online retailers, and retail stores. And the result was only 3 companies had consistently pure essential oils. And doTERRA was one of those 3, meaning 95% sell adulterated oils. That is really, really scary, because that's companies that you think will have pure oils. And of the 2 other companies, I believe they're tiny boutique companies, and only one is still trading. So just make sure you're getting pure oils. We don't want to be using them on our bodies or in the air for us to breathe, especially, you know, if you've got children or elderly people in the house. We don't want those toxins. So what makes doTERRA different from any other essential oils? We source all over the world. We source where the crop is going to be the strongest. For example, vetiver, the perfume industry, is grown for 6 months. Before doTERRA is grown for 18 months. We also work in what's called doTERRA co-impact sourcing, which is where we work within these countries across the world. It gives jobs to people, and we get good oils at the same time. Now, on the bottom of every bottle is a code with an expiry date. Code will tell you, you put it into a certain website, where that oil came from and the testing that it went through. I always say to somebody when they say, oh, but the essential oil I have must be pure. And I say, well, go and find out where the sourcing is. Can you track it back to where it was grown and know exactly the process it's going through? So these oils are totally different. What you are getting from them is a pure oil that has been tested, so you know what you're getting. And many of our oils are also food grade, so they can be taken internally as well. You'll see there I've got a map, and that just shows where the oils come from throughout the world. So how can I use essential oils? So these are just 10 key oils. These oils are in our starter kits, which I'll share with you later. So we've got deep blue there. Love to use deep blue on my lower back. You've got Digesten, it's also known as, for digestion issues and the support. You've got Breathe there, which is known as Air2, which is for your airways, to open the airways up. Great if you struggle with those airways, or you're going out for a cold walk or some exercise. You can just rub it onto your chest area or drop it in your hands and breathe it in. You've got peppermint. Peppermint is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea in one single drop. This is great to energize you, focus, also great for airways and digestion too. You've then got, next to that, lavender. This I love for sleep, for sore skin. So when my son fell over the other day, we used lavender straight into his cup that he had on his knee. Relaxation and calming. You've got lemon oil. This is the citrus oils. There's lots of citrus oils. This is the rind of the lemon. It's the immune system of the plant. So don't have when you squeeze lemon, it's not good to use the flesh of the lemon, because that will break down the enamel of your teeth. So you could just have this in the cupboard, in the kitchen, and you could use it when you have a drink. Just take it off the boil to not break down those therapeutic properties with it. You've got On Guard there. That's the protective blend. That's to strengthen your natural immune system. Frankincense, love this oil. King of all oils. Again, we use this on my son's knee with the lavender. This is great for skin, cell function, nervous system. And we share with you in our 10-day starter program all about these oils, so you can learn about them. Then you've got oregano and tea tree. These are what I call my defense mode. So I'm feeling poorly, they'll go on my feet with carrier oil, and they have lots of other uses as well. So how can we use these essential oils? So first of all, you can use them aromatically. You can diffuse them or inhale them to get a positive effect. If you don't want to use a diffuser, which you can see in the image, you can drop them on your hand. You can rub your hands together, close your eyes and breathe them on in. Remember to close your eyes, because you don't want to get the oil into your eyes. So depending what oil you're using will depend how it can support you. Topically is the second way. That is to apply it to the affected area. It will give you localized benefit. So for me, I will apply the deep blue oil. I'll apply it to my lower back to get some relief from the aches that I have in my lower back. It's a great idea to apply it with fractionated coconut oil, because that will cover a bigger skin area. You can also use it internally as well. Enjoy a drop in water. As I said before, do not put it into boiling water. I love to put the lemon into my water bottle, but remember to use a metal or glass water bottle. Or you can also put it in veggie caps or under your tongue. I'm a bit funny with taste, so if it's one oil that I don't like, I like to put it into veggie caps so I don't actually taste it. I'm currently undergoing the doTERRA 30-day cleanse at the moment. I'm on day 4. I feel like I've got a lot more energy today. I've really got uplifted. I haven't got as much bloating. My aches and discomforts don't feel as bad. And what it's doing for me over 30 days is it's activating me over 10 days, then resetting me. And then I'm going into the renew mode, where I'm going to use probiotics for that. So do reach out to the Wellness Advocate introduced you, and they'll be able to explain this in more detail. This is doTERRA's biggest selling product, and you have a 30-day money-back guarantee on it, which means that you can try it for 30 days. If you see that there's no difference from the supplements, not on the cleanse, but just the supplements, you can ask for your money back. They are amazing. I really notice if I do not take them. So we have lots of support, because you might be thinking, whoa, Nicky's told me a lot of information, but however am I going to be able to do this in my own home? So doTERRA has a website, Facebook page available, ebooks that you can read up on, monthly offers from doTERRA. There's also some paid courses if you're interested, and you'll also find lots of information on YouTube as well. In addition to that, we have some support available for you from our team. So we have exclusives for our team, where we give you a drop app, which is an app where you can have it on your phone. I believe it's around about £7 to purchase at the moment, but we give that to you for free when you become one of our customers. We also have YouTube channel, Facebook groups, special offers that happen. We've got lots of knowledge, problem solving and connection that we can help you with. And we also have some live classes. One of the things I like to do is I like to deliver classes where you can make things. So, for example, my last one, we made a foot scrub. We've made body butters. We've made chocolate, made bath bombs, we've made toilet bombs, lots of different things of how you can use the oils and reduce those toxins with the daily things you use at home. Let me just share a few reviews for the oils. So we've got Genevieve here. My biggest win was when my husband told me this evening that he had no back pain all day today for the first time in years. He hadn't wanted to admit it. Last night I applied deep blue and a drop of frankincense to his back, diluted in coconut oil. I expected to have to apply it for a week before he saw any results, but he actually woke up in a good mood and I couldn't believe it. He also didn't snore last night after I applied air to his big toe for the first time. You can see that's life-changing. Tim here said, this is so wonderful. I have had people in tears thanking me so much for introducing them to doTERRA. A common phrase that is used is life-changing. These oils are generally changing people's lives for the better. And the more people we can empower, the more people they can empower, and the better this world will be. So the oils are really cost effective as well. Let's look at a different oil here. Let's look at lavender, for example, 8p a drop. You don't even need to have a full drop. You could make it into a rollable. There's a glass bottle with a roller bottle top. Use a carrier on in it as well. And then you roll it onto your skin area. On Guard, the immune boosting blend, only at 11p a drop. I like to put 4 drops into my diffuser. So I know overnight it's going to cost me 44p to diffuse that amazing oil into our house to help everyone strengthen their natural immune system. Air at 9p a drop. Then we've got oregano and the melaleuca, which is tea tree. Together, they're 14p a drop together. They are great. I apply them hourly, like I say, it's my defense mode when I'm feeling unwell. You've then got peppermint at 7p a drop. Frankincense, 23p a drop. The citrus oils are the cheapest at 4p a drop. The Zengest I use for my digestion at 12p a drop, and deep blue for my lower back, 35p a drop. These are amazing for you to use because you can just use like a tiny bit of a drop if you use it in a roller bottle, or you can use 3 or 4 drops into a diffuser. It means you have these available 24/7 to be able to use. So let me share with you how you can purchase these oils. First stage is retail. This is the most expensive and it's only available, to all of you, but I don't like selling it to you at that because I want you to get the most benefit from your oils that you can get and get the most oils for the money you're going to spend. Second way is wholesale. This is 25% below retail. Costs you £24 for your membership fee. Although currently at the moment, if you place a certain amount of order, you get that £24 membership fee waived. So you can pick and create your own kit oils. However, the third way, and this is below wholesale cost, you don't pay the membership fee to buy one of the starter kits. And that's how I started. I looked into, we invest in our car for tires, might be looking at brakes for our car, go out for meals, a cheaper restaurant. I'm not even talking a special one for a family of 5. £150 could easily go. And that is a meal where we may be out for an hour or 2 hours. And I could have brought that food and cooked home and then got my oils. It's really about choices. It's about where you want to spend your money. What is the most important thing? Is it important for you to go out for a meal, or is it more important for you to have those oils in your own home? Give you an idea of a few costs. So we look at peppermint here, £25.67 at retail, or wholesale is £19.25. Then we've got Zengest there, £40.33 at retail, wholesale £30.25. You can see there we're roughly saving about £10 just from that one oil, and that is for 12 months you have that membership. Let's look at frankincense, £85 to buy frankincense, wholesale £63.75. You can see the savings are amazing. So I'm going to give you 4 different options available to you today. So these are the most popular options that we have. We have 4 different ways that you can move forward on your natural health journey. The first one, option 1. This is for you to look at purchasing a kit. These are our 3 most popular kits. You have the Natural Solutions kit. This is if you want to change everything in one go. This is your hand soap, your shampoo, your shower gel, your deep blue, your supplements, your diffuser, your oil, Correct X, which is a cream, a topical cream. You've got the breathe stick there that you can put on your chest area. This kit, also including a box for your oils as well, and the diffuser. This one's £602, £602.50. That's the Natural Solutions kit. If you're looking at getting a kit for your family and you just want the oils to start with, this kit to look at is the Home Essential Kit. This comes with 9 bottles, which are 15 mils, and 1 bottle, which is 5 mils. So 15 mils has approximately 250 drops of oil in it, and the 5 mil has around 84 drops of oil in it. This one is £244.50. The other option is the Family Essential Kit. This is our smallest kit. This again comes with the same 10 oils as the Home Essential Kit. They're all small bottles. They're all 5 mil, for around about 84 drops of oil. The Family Essential Kit and the Home Essential Kit will do about 90 to 95% of your health concerns. And we do have a chart that shares with you 101 ideas that you can do with this kit. So do ask us. If you do decide to purchase that, we can share that with you. So they're the kits to get you started. If you wanted to go with the membership and oils, you could, or you could just go directly with a kit. Please do reach out to your wellness advocate, because they may have an offer available for you at that time. We do have them come up occasionally, so do reach out to them and they'll be able to share details with you. Option 2 is to trial the doTERRA oils in your own home. So if you're brand new to using essential oils, you've not heard of doTERRA, some people come to us, they know doTERRA, they know the quality, and they're like, I need to buy my oils and get them into my own home, because the sooner you have them in their own home, you can start to use those oils 24/7. You can do the trial. You can trial the oils in your own home. You get 3 different products to trial, either for digestion, soothing muscles and joints, sleep or anxious feelings, stress, or you can also look at seasonal threats. I don't have that one listed there, but that's a new one that will come up around about May time, you know, when they got the funny eyes and the itchy nose and things. That one is called seasonal threats. It's £10 donation to participate in that. We send the oils out to you. You don't get charged for the oils, but we just charge you for the postage and packaging and our time to prepare that for you. During that 7 days, you get access to an online platform to learn all about the oils as well. And then that will help you decide what journey you want to go on with doTERRA. The third way is to continue to follow the wellness advocate who introduced you social media. They may have Facebook or they may have WhatsApp. Do reach out to them and they can share more. Or the fourth way is to host us to deliver a class for you, either online or in person, depending where you're located. And you can get access to some free oils for doing that, depending on how many people you have coming along. So if you want to empower your friends and family, then it's definitely worth looking at a class. I know a lot of people prefer to get their kits in first and then look to host the class after that, because if you can get personal testimonials yourself, it's much better to be able to share them with your family and friends. So doTERRA's focus is on getting the best so we can help the most. So please do reach out to the person that introduced you to this class to find the best option for you. So a rising tide lifts all boats, which is doTERRA's culture. It's all about us working together to empower each other. And that, in that way, we'll be able to help more and more people. Thank you for listening today. Please do reach out to that wellness advocate and they'll be able to help you further. I do look forward to welcoming you to this journey. And you can come along, you can join our 10-day online oil program, which will teach you about the oils once you get your oils into your own care. Take care.